Here we have a SAT math question on parallel lines. Okay, let's go with the question. In the figure above, lines L and M are parallel and lines S and T are parallel. If the measure of angle 1 is 35 degree, what is the measure of angle 2? So the measure of angle 1 is given, that is 35 degree. Okay, the question says L and M are parallel. So the line T intersects both the parallel lines L and M. Then T becomes transversal. Okay, since the parallel lines L and M are intersected by the transversal T, the angle measure over here and the angle measure over here must be equal because these two are corresponding angles. So already we know that the measure of this angle measure is 35 degree and the measure of this angle also must be 35 degree because they are corresponding angles. Okay, and also the question says the line S and T are parallel. And these two parallel lines intersected by the line M. Now M becomes transversal. Okay, since the two parallel lines S and T intersected by the transversal M, and this angle and the angle over here are corresponding angles, so they must be equal. So already we know that this angle measure is 35 and the angle measure over here is 35 degree. Okay, here angle measure 2 and angle measure 35 degree together form an angle on a straight line, because when you combine these two angles we get a straight angle. So angle measure to the measure of angle 2 and 35 degree. So these two angles together form a straight angle. So these two angles must add up to 180 degree. So because already we know that the straight angle always measures 180 degree. I mean the angle measure on a straight line is always 180 degree. So these two angles add up to 180 degree. So now we have to solve for 2. So for that I have to subtract 35 degree from both sides. So positive 35 degree, negative 35 degree will cancel out. I get measure of angle 2 is equal to, when I subtract 35 degree from 180, I'll be getting 145 degree. So the measure of angle 2 is 145 degree. So the correct answer choice for this question is option D.